What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the pre-New Year mystery knife giveaway live event. As I was stating in chat before the live stream got started, we're going to do some new rules for this live stream. I don't know if I'm going to change it moving forward, but this particular giveaway event is going to be a live participation event, something that chat has been asking for a long time. I have instructed, well, will be instructing people throughout the live stream to return to the beginning of the video so that they understand the rules. So you might be actually rewinding here and listening to the rules, and then you can jump back to the live stream wherever it's at. On the other side of this envelope, I have written something. And later in the live stream, I will be asking people to try and guess what that is. There is no way to guess right now. It doesn't matter if you guess right now. As soon as I ask people to guess, the first person to get it right will win the knife. I'm leaving the envelope here and not moving it so that people know that I'm not trying to pull a fast one or manipulate this in any way. That makes it fair, completely mysterious and even for everybody. But I will let you know as soon as that is going to take place. The idea here is that you need to be in the live stream participating in order to win. It's a cool knife, definitely an interesting one, definitely a weird one. It's a limited run of something, so it should be really, really fun. So yeah, also, holy crap, 235 people. Hey, here's another thing. I want people to spread this around, mainly for other content creators. I am certain that at least a few of you are familiar with Charlie, Penguin Z0. I don't know how long ago he uploaded this video, but I figured I should say something because I know that there are a lot of channels who this might affect. It seems like YouTube is trying to pass one of those stealth policies that could potentially ruin some channels. I don't know exactly how true this is, but the video I watched suggested that channels that regularly use profanity or curse, which I know that's sometimes the case in the knife community, they're gonna get slapped down pretty hard. And that's not gonna affect my channel because I don't do that except for periodically in live streams. But there are a lot of great channels out there who don't really care. But at the same time, these policies can affect how your content travels throughout YouTube, how often it gets shown, and it can also affect your monetization. So if you care about those things, I would pay attention to that. Again, it seems like YouTube is going to come down very hard on profanity that's used in videos. If you don't care about that, then continue on as usual. This is just a friendly from Metal Complex kind of thing. I don't want any channels to get shut down because of that. So whether you are a content creator or a regular viewer, I would spread that word around and make sure that people know. I don't know, how everybody does their stuff, but I know that there are definitely some channels that I watch who regularly, curse here or there. So I would just be aware of that. Anyways, let's see here. Hey, we've got Michael Godat. You rock MC, keep up all the fun and nonsense. I absolutely will. Just be moving forward with absolutely zero profanity whatsoever. My own live stream is still loading. It's showing there's 300 people in here. I'm hoping that the live stream is working correctly for everybody. If you are wanting instructions on how to enter the giveaway, all you need to do is return to the beginning of the live stream where I immediately kind of said what I'm going to do tonight. I realize it's a little bit vague, but we'll talk more about it later on. I'm going to reload my own live stream real quick, so hang on, chat. Not gonna cut the stream. I'm just going to refresh the page because I don't know what's going on. There we go. All right. Hey, Jeremiah Moses, thank you so much. Yo, MC, what's up? Happy New Year, brother. Thank you. Yo, what's up, MC? Happy New Brother, man. Thank you. Appreciate that, Jeremiah. Yeah. I did make some final purchases, a whole bunch, right before the end of the year. Some were out of budget. I'm planning a knife sale for patrons to help mitigate that, but I bought a whole bunch of stuff within the last month. Edward Miller, welcome to Knights Around Knights. Raise your swords for Edward Miller. If you want more clarification on that shadow policy that YouTube is trying to push, Watch Penguin Z0. You guys probably know Charlie's one of the most popular YouTubers on Earth right now. So I'm sure that you guys are familiar with Charlie. I watch him. He's a great source for news when YouTube tries to do something a little sketchy. A good source for sure. Could it be anything you've written in that? I'm not going to answer any questions about what's on the other side of that envelope. I'm not going to. No, it's going to be a total mystery until I'll give more details. You'll get a hint, and then I'll say go, and then the first person to get it right is going to get it. That way it's fair, and but I'm going to leave this out here the entire time. That way it's not moved. You guys will know. It'll get flipped over later on in the live stream. Steven, return to the beginning of the live stream, and I'll go over the instructions, and then you can bump back up to live. Let's see. Bots grabbed what? What was it? Anybody asking how to enter, all you need to do is return to the beginning of the live stream. Just slide that back, listen to the instructions, and then make sure you stay here because it's a participation event. I figured that the only problem with this is that I have to consistently remind people, like, go to the beginning. I'm going to say that like 100 times during the live stream. I'll have to figure out a more efficient way to do that. But you guys have been asking for a participation giveaway event for a long time. And the benefit is that your odds are much better because the live stream population typically caps out around 700 or 800. And, when it's not participation, there's like 12 to 1,300 entries. So you're going to have quite a bit better odds tonight. Oh, I missed a super chat. Thank you, Landon. Holy moly, that was dumb of me. That was a huge one. Spawny, thank you very much. That was extremely generous. Hey, Metal, longtime lover of your videos. Finally able to catch stream and show my support. Keep up the amazing work. That was incredibly Thank you. Very nice. Awesome. Thanks so much. I promise to spend it on knives. Thank you. Edward Miller, welcome to Knights Around Knights Razors Swords for Edward Miller. Appreciate that. Enjoy the badges and Excalibur emojis. We also have, let me make sure here, we got James Harrell. Thank you so much for your donation. Very cool. I'll be giving away memberships throughout the evening, so that'll be also random, another reason to hang out. If you want to be a member of Knights of the Round for free for a month, I'll be giving away a whole bunch of memberships tonight. Got my best egg dolphin finally. Last one for sale in the US, I think. Wow, nice. Good grab. No, it's participation tonight, Dick. If you want specific instructions, I went over that right at the beginning of the live stream. You can just pop back to the beginning, listen real quick, and then pop back up to where we are currently. Yeah, I think a whole bunch of you. Listen, thank you guys so much. I don't think I've ever had that many people use my link to buy something. Wow. A bunch of you got your hands on Malibus. Anybody type 1 in chat if you got your hands on a Malibu today. DLT got a bunch of them. Whole bunch of people got textured Malibus today. Yeah, there you go. I knew it. I couldn't believe all the notifications I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm glad that worked out and you guys got it. Good deal. Very cool. The DLC SOCOM Bravo, yeah, that was really random. I didn't even know it existed, and I was at a hotel. We were on vacation. I was sitting in a hotel Friday night, and my wife and kids were asleep, and I was just going through retailers. No, I was going through Instagram, and I saw the blacked out SOCOM Bravo, and I was like, what? When did they release this? So the first thing I do is go to microtechgear.com where they sell them. And of course they're sold out. And also the Annex, apparently they did a blacked out one of those. I'll buy one of those as soon as I can find it. So then I start frantically searching retailers. Nobody had them listed except Southern Edges. And they had one just sitting there about 10 o'clock p.m. on Friday night. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to buy that. That is beautiful. And I'm really glad I did. Overpriced, absolutely. Absolutely overpriced. But I bought it anyway. Top left knife is my new, I finally got the Recon 35 that I wanted. Carbon fiber inlay, single edge, stone washed. tip of the grind is a little bit goofy on this one, which was a bummer, but whatever. I'm going to use it. So it was a bummer because those are $350 for the carbon fiber inlay, but I was still happy to get it. You like the F3. The only reason I managed to snag one of these is because Kyle, my good buddy Kyle, was looking out for me. He said, hey, there's Techno Carbo Shirogorov F3 special editions in freaking Vanax. Oh! Oh my goodness. This was out of budget and I am desperately trying to recover from it. These were $1,100. Aqua Techno Carbo and Vanax. I was very happy to get my hands on that. Definitely. Will you check out the MaxAce Albatross? Yeah, if they sent one to me, absolutely. Thank you very much for that donation as well, Todd. Thank you. Kyle's no, dude, I do that too. I make sure I can get one before, like, I wait to do my good deed, right? Before I get mine first, and then I tell other people. I'm the same way. I'm selfish, man. It's okay. I totally understand. Yeah, it was Kyle. Kyle has now, he actually caused me to buy something in the middle of a live stream one time. And he also, I had no intentions of making a purchase like that. I had no idea it even existed. And he said, hey, these are there. And they were gone pretty quick. I don't know. Kyle, do you know how many they had? Did they have 10 or 20 of them, or how many did they make? Little Mountain, return to the beginning of the live stream and I'll go over the instructions. Tonight is a participation event, which means only the people who are participating live will have an opportunity to win. But the full details are at the beginning of the live stream, and then you can pop back up to where we are currently. They made 100 of them? Holy crap! 100 of them. That's 110 grand worth of knives right there. Obviously, you know how much they make, their profit. I'm sure they're marked up quite a bit. But still, though, it's a pretty big opportunity for profit there. Made 100 of them. Holy cow. Let's see here. What is on the bottom far right? That's the new. You can use my. I think these are up on the side. I can't remember if these are up or not, but you can use my link down in the description for tools for gents. The mini Beowulf, still just as chunky, except I think the scales are slightly thinner, but the blade is just as fat, nearly a 1/4 inch. But it's the mini Beowulf by Tools for Gents. So expensive, and they're still using, to my knowledge, CPM D2. It still has a little bit of that issue with that secondary lock getting in the way sometimes, but it is very cool. So, and it still has the pin lock for your mega overbuilt, right? That's your triad lock score settler right there. How do I like the interface? It still blows my mind. This knife weighs... Oh, God, the action. It seriously feels like it's going to float away. What does this weigh? 1.7 ounces? It's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is just insane. I can't believe that exists. That is a marvel. 1.6. Yeah, the detent is insane. It makes no sense. No part of that knife makes any sense. It just totally throws off all of my tuned senses over the last 13 years. They're just completely thrown off by that knife. Kevin Stewart, thanks for your donation. Appreciate that. It's very ridiculous, Tim. Beyond ridiculous. Ridiculously ridiculous. Let me see the Switchblade. Which one? Guardian Tactical. I'm guessing you're wanting to look at this guy. The MaxAce Medusa 2.0 DLC. So we have a titanium inlay on a dark gunmetal frame. Yeah. This is pretty serious. This is ridiculously nice. Double-edged, perfectly done. Just really, really awesome. I think on one side, I noticed the fuller was, and I mean like a hair, like one side of the flat is slightly lighter outside of the fuller here. Other than that, though, the thing is perfect. How to join the giveaway. It is a participation event. You can go back to the beginning of the live stream and listen to the instructions. I just did that so that people could conveniently find the information, and then pop back to the where we are currently. But yeah, I'll go over the rules here later. If you are actively involved in the live stream when I decide to flip that envelope over, you can win. What were my 3 least favorite knives of the year? I don't know. They were all James brands. If there were 3 knives I hated more than the Opinel this year, not that the Opinel came out this year, obviously, but they'd all be James brands. I'm done showing their stuff. I'm done. I'm not even going to talk about it. I just, you know, they have no intention. It's not like they're waiting to see what I think. They don't care. You know, I would be surprised if they even knew that I existed. But I'm not giving them any free advertising. You know, every time I review a knife, even if I give a negative review, it's free advertising. Just got my Praetorian Genesis today. How much break-in does it need? Flip is stiff. Also, Happy New Year's. Thanks so much for your content. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for your donation, Jason. It'll take a while. Medford knives will break in very smooth, but it will take a bit. I would say anywhere from 2 weeks to a month, and you'll need to regularly flip it. I would say just do it while you're on the couch watching TV. It will break in, though. They are designed to do that. They are designed to break in very smooth, but it's worth the time. What is the second OTF, and can I have it? You can't have it. This one is the Guardian Tactical Recon 35. It's one of my new. I'm going to put this in my regular rotation. It's a version that has a carbon fiber inlay, which is what I was waiting for. Specifically, this single edge stonewashed carbon fiber inlay. I just really think that's the best looking one. And then the other one is the Maxace Medusa 2.0, which is. Holy crap. That thing is just ridiculous. Really nice. Congrats on getting a Factor back in the collection. 720p max tonight. Yeah, I can't do live streams above 720. It just defaults to that. But yeah, the Factor, I was happy because I gave both of mine away, and Mr. Winters was kind enough. He said, "You know what? That was cool because I really wanted to keep one. He gave me one to give away, and then I had one for my own, but I felt like, you know, as a thank you to my patrons, that I should give away my own personal Factor, which was really hard to do. And I told Brian, I said, I'll wait in line and buy one. And he surprised me for Christmas, which was very nice. He didn't have to do that. But you know, just full transparency, he gave me that. But I told him I wanted to wait in line and that it was okay. But he's just a nice guy. So but listen, you know, I don't want anybody to get frustrated with him at that. The guy is definitely going to proceed and make a crap load of knives. I mean, his stuff is popular and it's well deserved. I am sure that OEMs are chomping at the bit to work with him. I would imagine we will all be seeing a lot of Mr. Winters' designs over the next many years. He will bless us with his greatness. So. Did anybody watch? Did anybody watch Everyday City Carry's stream where he turned a bunch of knife YouTubers into women and talked about how many shots he would need to get busy? Oh man! If you want to see what I'd look like as a lady, you can go back and watch that stream. He told me, he said, "I need a picture of you." And I said, "For what?" And he said, I'm gonna turn you into a lady on my channel, and we're gonna talk about that." I said, "Well, okay." Yeah, you gotta go subscribe to Everyday City Carry. He's hit 10,000 subscribers. Go Ray! That's awesome. 10,000. Well deserved. Matt B, all you have to do, there's no way to enter yet. Just return to the beginning of the live stream and watch the very beginning. I talked about what I'm doing tonight. It just takes like a minute, and then you can pop back up live. No link tonight. Nope. Live participation. Instructions are at the beginning of the live stream. I think he said 5. He said I was a little broad for his taste. Probably both in the face and the shoulders. Landon Trinan, thanks for your donation. Every time someone donates $9.99 or more, we all take a refreshing gulp of Gatorade. Cheers, boys. Happy New Year, MC. Can't wait to see what's in store for us in 2023. Maybe it's Occupy Sun finally. I know! Oh, God! Oh, God! Thank you very much for that donation, man. Very cool. Be safe. Everyone, be safe. If you're going to watch my live stream and you're going to have Gatorade, be safe. Stay in. Don't drive. I also bought a new Hinderer. Finally got to use my last titanium scale. I have, hold on, I'll get them all out. Now I'm going to give you guys a flex warning here. I'm about to flex. Okay, just fair warning. Oh, how do I hold these? I don't know. Here's my full titanium. Sorry. Here's my full titanium Hinderer collection. Not counting the one that's blacked out. I have another one that's blacked out in full tie. But I did get one. Finally, I've been saying this forever. The first chance I get to buy one in S45VN, I will. And they dropped. Oops, that's the wrong one. They all look the same. They dropped Spear Points in Stonewashed and S45VN, and I thought, heck yeah. So this will be a user. Great action. Everything's perfect. Excuse me, milled out scale. That was my last titanium scale. So, sorry. I warned you. I warned you guys first before I flexed. Those were all painstakingly difficult to get. I got no special treatment from Hinderer. Nothing. The only one I got a heads up on was on the XM24. The rest of them, I did what I have always been doing even before the channel, and I just kept scouting and scouting and scouting. So, how do we join the giveaway? Corey, just pop back to the beginning of the live stream and listen to the instructions real quick. It's a live participation event, but I put the instructions right at the beginning to make it easy on people. Oops, I put that one away. I was like, why am I missing a knife? Yeah, it's not a passive giveaway. I'll still do those because I know not everybody can just sit and watch for an hour, you know. So, you guys are being too nice. Love your content, Metal. Got me into knives. Do you think the new Snex design is a good comparable to the Demcolux? Yeah, it's very fidgety. The only downside is if you pull back too hard, it pops out. It's on a hinge, so you just push it right back in. But that's by design. It's part of the disassembly, I guess. But yeah, it's very cool. I kept mine from Wii. I did not get rid of it. I kept it. I love that thing. Since you guys are being kind with donations, why don't I give some of that back in the form of memberships, which will in turn benefit me. But I will give out some free memberships here at random. So, oops, I don't need to join. I need to gift. Let's gift 10 random memberships real quick. If you are in chat right now, you have a chance to win a free membership. So one moment here, we'll get them kicked out. Here we go. Yeah. If you guys are going to donate, I'm going to try and give it back. There you go. Congrats to the 10. You'll have a little notification beside your name if you won. And you'll know if you start typing and you see a brand new shiny blue Metal Complex helmet beside your name. You'll also now have access to the Excalibur emojis. So congrats to the 10 people who won those. Don't worry, I'll give away probably 20 more over the course of the live stream. A membership, it doesn't really do a whole lot. You get a badge beside your name, and you get the Excalibur emojis, which the knights who have them can show them off in chat. If you choose to stay a knight, it's $2 a month, and your badge will rank up over time. So you can see some people have green helmets, some people have gold, some people even have the shiny platinum badge. That's after 2 years. But it's up to you. The month it'll give you a membership for a month, and you'll have that on my channel. Any comment you leave anywhere under any video, everybody can see the badge. So yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, Steven, did you pick up a subvert? They're freaking expensive. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I agree with the price tag, but I know people are hunting those. You know, I mean, I've got in my mind, I have a list of models that I know people are hunting, so I try to give people heads up. Plus, I mean, you know, it's no secret. It's an affiliate link, so I benefit when that happens. But I try to pick and choose things I know people want and not just push random crap on you guys. I'm only going to alert you if I think it's something people want. I know how many collectors watch my channel. I know that that's the central, subscriber base or knife collectors. So that's what you guys want to see. Porthos, welcome to Knights Around Knights. Raise your swords for Porthos. All hail. Enjoy the badges and emojis. No hints yet, Landon. I will give a gigantic hint, and it will be a mad dash. As soon as I give you the criteria, it'll be a mad dash. But there's no way to pre-guess. Only guesses after I say go will count. What knife is the top right? That is the Russ. The Grambo Russ. The final product being absolutely beautiful. That hollow grind he put on these production ones, oh my God, this thing is a beast. It is such a cutter, man. Oops. Bless it. My fingers don't work as well ever since I cut into them. Healing nicely, though. Where's the scar on this finger? There's that one. You can't even... The worst one was this, and this has like nothing. But this thumb still hurts, and it's still a little bit difficult to deploy things. I'm a little sensitive. I'm just a little sensitive. Oh, ouch. But yeah, it actually does hurt. I'll be that grind. Is that Tri-State? I'm pretty sure Tri-State coined that. Oh, man. Poor me. Oh, let's all feel sorry for me because I'm an idiot and wasn't disassembling the lamella correctly. God, I wish that I could show. I have that video saved the moment that it happened. And some people in my Discord got to see some uncensored pictures, but it was pretty gross. Damascus Taco, thank you very much for that donation. Factor Batch 2 release date, pre-order should be, did he say February? I can't remember. Kevin Rickett, Happy New Year to all. Thanks, MC. Thank you very much. Thanks for being a member for 16 months, man. Very cool. Thoughts on the Riyadh Exo? I love it. Here's my little spicy baby in Zirkatai. Yeah, I do like it. It's insanely unsafe, and they need to create some sort of detent lock. Maybe they should team up with Brian Winters and do some kind of magnet lock. That would be, can you imagine that? Winter Blade Co. collab Exo with a magnetic lock. How addictive is the ting? Well, oops. I'll show you. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's so good. Oh, sometimes it rings for a bit. It's very cool. Very consistent. The ting. It was on. That's what's so funny is it was on accident. They didn't intend for it to ring like that, but it did on the prototypes, and all the reviewers were like, ooh, so they just kept it. They didn't change the spec. Sorry, just my Gatorade's clinging there. Okay. How do I become a knight? You choose the little $ underneath chat, click on it, and then click membership. And then you can join if you want to. You have to pay money. You have to give me money for that. Are you planning on making a video on the interface? Yes, I have a lot to learn. I do not want to get the details of that wrong. I want to make sure that I get it right. Javier Garcia, thank you very much. Hi, MC, my wife is being induced and I might not stay. Dude, you obviously have priorities. Good luck, buddy. Pre-congratulations. I remember the stress of that. I don't know if this is number one or if this is not your first rodeo, but hey, I wish you all the luck in the world. Darth Jesus, welcome the Knights of the Round. Knights, raise your swords for Darth Jesus is not a sentence that I ever thought that I would say. Enjoy the badges and Excalibur emojis. Can you show your new shiny custom? Yeah, all right. I'm not even going to try to keep the fingerprints off of it because the white, bless it. Well, I just spilled my Gatorade all over the giant Opinel. Give me a second. Stupid Gatorade. Not my fault. Somebody put it down right there. I'm going to mop it up with my endless supply of Kaiser and Civivi. That's all I have. I have about 400 of these, and so I'm going to mop it up with those. Give me a sec, and then I'll show the custom off. Gosh darn it. Who put that there? What idiot would set that down right there? All right, hold on. Okay. I'll wipe my own hands off. All right, I'm just going to, it's going to get fingerprints on it, so sorry. This guy, is that what you want to see? The Francois Dutoy. I've been saying his name incorrectly. TF4. Mirror, full mirror Damacor. No contrast etch. Full mirror. Everything is a mirror. Oh, it's very pretty. Yeah, real nice. Really makes me nervous. Definitely. That is one of the sharpest knives, if not the sharpest knife in my collection. The way that is not, he did not cut corners. He didn't go, yeah, it's shiny, here you go. No, he sharpened that thing. It's unbelievably sharp. Scary sharp. That was my biggest purchase of 2022. And honestly, that was my biggest knife purchase ever. So that's the giveaway knife, right? No. The giveaway knife is worth right around $100. I can't remember exactly how much it's worth, but it's about $100 knife. It's a cool. You guys will like it. It's a cool one. Thanks for the donation. The knife reviewer Flex is mopping up spilled Gatorade with microfiber cloths from Kaiser and Civivi. Yeah. If you could imagine, I have acquired a lot of those. I always keep them. When I give those away, if you're like, where's the microfiber cloth? It's because I kept it. I'm sorry. I keep those because you can't keep using the same ones over and over and over again. So, sorry. The front flipper. Yeah, check this out. So, I have gone the entirety of my knife collecting career without owning a single knife in Van-X up until, technically, if you guys know, my Herman Dragonfly is Damacor with a Van-X core, or well, they don't call it Van-X, but their proprietary blend is essentially Van-X. So this has a Van-X core. I don't know if you could guess, but I don't use this knife. Then, all in one big swing, I got the Shirogorov here in Vanax, and then Kunwu Knives makes the S-Tau sheep's foot in Vanax. This is what I would call affordable Vanax. This knife, and I think he's currently sold out right now, but I'm certain. Well, I'm hoping he makes more. Is a sub $300 Vanax titanium frame lock. Yeah, I mean you could call this budget Vanax. Vanax is stupidly expensive, and somebody mentioned in my comments, I think they nailed it. It has really good edge retention. Imagine LC200N, but with better edge retention. I think Vanax is slightly trailing in the corrosion resistance department, but it is all but rust proof, but better edge retention than LC200N. There's no entry link. Go to the beginning of the live stream, the very beginning, and I quickly go over the instructions for the live event. It's a participation event, and then you can pop back up here to where we are live. What did he have that thing? It was like $280, which show me. I don't know of any other knives right now that are utilizing Vanax. And here's the other thing: he heat treated this thing hardcore. He told me what he got it to, and I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" This is right there in like maximum optimal heat treat zone for Vanax. Like I could not believe that he got that done, and for the price that he's asking for these things. Kunwu is absolutely on a holy warpath to bring us the best possible quality for the least amount of money. That dude he's told me many times, he was like, this is my mission. I'm going to be extremely competitive. And the dude is hell bent on being hyper competitive in the knife market. Kunwu is doing some good work for sure. Kunwu, Kunwu. Check out their website. They have an awesome lineup of knives. They're not reinventing the wheel. They're just bringing us extremely high quality knives for really good prices. Is a robot make a robot and computer make the Damascus? I mean, yeah, like everything is done. It's not done manually, right? I mean, I imagine there's a manual process in the various pattern welds, maybe. But I mean, it has to be streamlined in order to keep up with demand. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend to know the details, but it is much more labor intensive than just your standard CPM steels or your ingot steels. So it's much more expensive. And also it costs money for the quality control. But no, Damasteel, Damacore, and all that, to my knowledge, it's not a hand process. At least not the majority of it. What is the content? I don't know. Let's ask chat. What is the content? What is Metal Complex content? Chat, answer. I'm curious. I don't know. As the content creator, I'm not 100% sure. Brooms, okay. Opinel, okay. Cut fingers, knives, knife humor, knife love, Gatorade, pickle stuff, plates. There you go. Does that answer your question? There you go. Happy birthday. Oh my God. Whatever Papa MC blesses us with. There we go. Now you have many answers to wet your palate with. We have about 10 minutes. Oh, let's give away some more memberships. How about that? Since you guys are being so generous. 10 more memberships incoming. Here we go. Here we go. Get ready. If you're in chat right now, you have a chance to win a random Knights of the Round membership to my channel. You get a little badge beside your name. and you get the Excalibur emojis for 1 month or longer if you choose to stay. But that's up to you, and you have to give me money for that. But I will give you this month for free. There you go. Yay. Yay. There we go. One sec. My kids are watching a movie. I want to check on them real quick. Okay, sorry. I didn't give you guys much warning, but I mean, you're used to that, right? My mom frequents my live streams, but she doesn't chat. And she tells me that anymore, she is like, she's like, I like your streams and they're entertaining, but the most entertaining part of the stream is reading the chat. So just so you know, my mom is a huge fan of you guys. She says she just sits there and reads the chat and just cracks up. She's like, half the time I don't even know what they're talking about, but they're so familiar, you know, like the jokes that they're cracking are so like it seems to just sort of chain reaction, you know. Oh, good. Yeah, say hi to my mom if she's not watching. I'll make sure that she gets the timestamp. What are we at? What's the 42:40? I'll let her know. That's great. She'll get a kick out of that. Man. I have a fun story for you guys for Knife Guy. I did a story time, which will be a reoccurring. I have a lot of stories, I realized. A lot of ridiculous stories that are both knife related and not knife related, just from life and from time as we all do, right? But a lot of you may not know that my track record for taking care of other people's stuff is very clean. If you've ever loaned me a knife, then you'll remember receiving it back in the exact same quality that you sent it to me, unless you specifically indicated I could use it. I still go out of my way to clean it, etc., right? But I have almost perfectly managed to take care of everybody's stuff over 3,000 uploads. There was, unfortunately, one incident, and many of you who've been around for a long time might remember this incident back when I had around 20,000 subscribers. But I done goofed one time, and this incident has haunted me. Fortunately, the person whose knife it was, and I didn't lose it, the person whose knife it was very cool. But the episode of The Knife Guy was the entire story of what happened, and it legitimately keeps me up at night. So, but I thought you guys might enjoy that. I said at some point in the video that it was like going to confession. Just talking about it made me feel better, even though that doesn't erase the event. But it was a nightmare scenario for a YouTube knife reviewer who depends on his audience for loaners that he can't otherwise get. So there is some stress involved with this, believe it or not. The gentleman who sent it this makes it worse. He was not a regular viewer of the channel. He was somebody who was friends with somebody who was a regular viewer, and that person vouched for me and said, this guy he'll take care of you, don't worry. So the email is likely still there. In fact, I probably could keyword search it in my Gmail. Yeah, no, it's hard to remember everybody individually for how many knives have been sent. So there's a new episode. I don't know which episode of the Knife Guy I originally talked about. It was a long time ago. But the next episode of the Knife Guy, which will come up on Sunday, I'm going to talk about it. I'm glad that you like the SE Azula too. That's cool. Good deal. How do we get in the giveaway? Return to the very beginning of the live stream and watch like the first minute or two, and I go over the instructions and the details, and then just pop back in here live. Tell about the smock incident. What was that? Was that 50,000 subscribers when I purchased an extra DLT Trading exclusive 20 CV smock in Red G10, and I was giving that away, and I was live. You can still watch this live stream if you go back far enough. I can't remember what event it was, if it was 40K or 30K or 50K, but the smock was like over here, and I was like talking and doing my thing, and I flipped the knife out, and I flipped it angled down, and the blade drug across the scales. It hit it and left an instantly visible mark on the giveaway knife. And I was like, oh. And my brain was like, that didn't just happen. No. I literally said, and I was like, looks like maybe there's some debris on there or something. And people in chat were like, I think you nicked it. And I was like, God, please don't let that be a nick. And I got to looking at it live. You could tell, like you could seriously, you could sense it. I was like scrambling to not accept the reality. And I was like, guys, I just marked the smock. Like that's what just happened. And it worked out because my buddy Ricky was like, I have one. It's brand new. It just got here today. He was like, I'll replace. He was in chat and he was like, I will literally swap it out. The guy who wins wants a brand new one. And the guy who won was like, no, give me the one that's marked. I want the one that you screwed up in the live stream. Oh man, that was a lucky recovery there. But I felt so bad. Somewhere I did sign something on that one, like basically saying this is the one that I goofed on. I done goofed it. Discord is part of the Patreon subscription, and I will need to update Patreon with that link because I don't think I have it in any specific spot. But yeah, if you are a patron of mine, you get access to the Discord. So. You watch the beginning of the video, there are no details on how to enter the giveaway, then you didn't watch the beginning of the video. At the beginning of the video, I said, this is a participation event. You will need to wait until I flip that envelope over and be ready to go. I mean, I'm not trying to come down on you, Bob, but the instructions were crystal clear. I think is about as soft as I can put it. I don't know what to say, man. Is anybody else confused on how this works? Again, I'm not trying to come down on you. I feel like it was about as straightforward as possible. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Here, I mean, I guess I'll simplify it. I'm gonna give a clue of what's on the other side of that envelope, which has been sitting there the whole time, right before I flip it over, and I'm gonna say go, and the first person to guess it is gonna win. Anyways, sorry. I was being sarcastic. I apologize. I was being kind of a jerk there. That was my fault, Bob. It's all right. It's not. I mean, like information's interpreted differently depending on who you are. So, joking around. Oh, hold on.
What happened right there and what the movie's over?
I had to break the door jamb because I locked myself out of here in a fit of frustration I destroyed the door so that I could get back in. That wasn't very smart, was it?
But now what we have to do if the movie's over?
You guys are all done? Well, go tell your brother you guys can start a new movie and you can pick because he got to pick the first one. Okay?
So why do we get to watch 2 movies?
Because your mom's not back yet and I'm still doing a live stream and I have no other option for
Okay,
you.
I'm gonna go to Jaffa.
Okay, you tell him to come down here if he has any questions. Yeah, I broke the door. Obviously, I need to be able to get in here, so. My daughter was like, okay, yeah, that checks out. She had no further questions. Oh, man. Yeah, it does not look good. I tried using an old credit card and I just couldn't get back in, so I had to smash it. She was like, "Yeah, sometimes Dad breaks doors. I gotta get a keypad. You know, I hate keys, man. The number of times I've locked myself out or had to drill out a doorknob or something." The Metal Kyle complex. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate that. I only have one Discord. I know I should get into lockpicking. Nick Shabazz is into that. I should ask him about that. I should learn instead of just breaking it like a Neanderthal. Well, is Bob mad? He didn't leave, did he? I didn't want him to leave. I didn't want to chase him off. I was trying. Did he leave? I wasn't trying to. I mean, I guess I was, but I was being a little bit sarcastic. I probably could have pumped the brakes on that. Did he leave? Oh, sorry, Bob. I didn't mean to chase you off, man. What if he would have won? You know? Oh. See, I do that, and then, you know, the next day I'll read on Reddit about, you know, how big of a jerk I am, right? This is how the Reddit threads of hate towards my channel start. Metal Complex is a jerk. It was my fault. I shouldn't have been rude. I was being rude. I mean, like, I was taking advantage of a situation. I was like, is it complicated for anybody else? Huh? What do you think, guys? It was mean. I shouldn't have handled it that way. Your sister gets to pick the movie before you even ask. Yeah. Oh, you know? What'd you come down here for then?
I have to watch it was over.
Yeah.
It is over. He just thought we're gonna watch the movie downstairs this time.
Oh, you're gonna watch it down here? You can watch it down here on the big TV, but you have to keep it quiet. What are you gonna pick?
We're gonna have to turn it down, and I'm watching Frozen.
You're watching Frozen?
Are you kidding me?
Hey, buddy, you got to pick the first one. If she wants to watch Frozen, that's what it's gonna be. Until your mom comes home. But you need to hit the home button. You're in YouTube right now. Yeah. Just keep the volume down, okay? Tomorrow's new headline is Bob commits. I sure hope not. I don't want to be the reason that somebody gets really upset. You never know who you're talking to. You know, thanks for your donation, Scott Lewis and G Dilla. Thank you very much. Yeah, he opened the door and the look on his face was, "Are you kidding me? She gets to pick the movie." I knew it right away. And I said, "Dude, it's her turn." And he was like, I know. And then walk. He didn't have anything else prepared. It's just like, dang it, you know. All right, let's give away 10 more memberships, and I'll review. Yeah, because we're at 55 minutes. Let's give away 10 more memberships. You guys have been super generous tonight. So let's do 10 more, and then I will do the giveaway. Oops, no, not 5. Hold on. Hold on. I want to give away 10. Darn it. Bless it. Membership gifting, 10. Get it together, Complex. All right. Here we go. 10 more. If you're in chat right now, you have a chance to win. All right. Congrats. Let me open another Gatorade here real quick. Oh, I'm out of the Michelob flavor Gatorade. Okay. So before we get started here, real quick, I want to tell you guys something. Oh, Slushy gifted 5 additional memberships. That was nice. Thank you. Well, everybody, swords in chat for Slushy. He just gave away 5 more. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Good deal. Very nice. Okay. Before I give the criteria, because I'm going to give a big hint and it's going to be a mad dash and somebody's going to get it real quick. Okay. YouTube servers kick out information to people, from what I understand, in slightly different orders, which means as soon as the guesses come in, somebody could technically get it earlier than what I see, but the ordering might be different. So I'm going by my chat, okay? From the moment I say go, I'm going by my chat, right? So I'm just letting you guys know it might be different for you guys, but I all I can do is go by my own chat, who's ahead of who, right? So I'm just letting you guys know before we get started. All right. That's right, low ping. On the other side of this envelope, are you ready? Huh? On the other side of this envelope, which has been here since the very beginning and has not been moved, so you know it's legit, is a number between 1 and 100. Go. Go. Number between 1 and 100. Go. Oh, I'm just waiting for the chat to explode. Hold on. Let's go slow. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Hold on. Hold on. I got to go slow. Hold on. I'm scrolling slow. Nobody's got... there it is. I see it. Let me double check. I'm double checking. God dang. The person who guessed first was so close. Hold on. I'm double checking to make sure. By my chat, the first person to get it, the official winner, is Tyler Sampson, who guessed 57. Tyler Sampson, stop guessing. Tyler Sampson was the first person by my... You got it. Yeah, Tyler Sampson. Oh, stop guessing. Everybody's typing 57 now. Stop guessing. Tyler Sampson. Congrats to Tyler Sampson. Good guess, bud. I thought about doing between 1 and 500, but that would have gone on forever. So 1 and 100 was the way to do it. Tyler Sampson, congratulations. Would you like to see what you won? Oh, by the way, Tyler Sampson, all you need to do is email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com with your shipping information. I will confirm with you that you are in fact the same Tyler Sampson. I have an easy way to do that. Please do not email me if you're not Tyler Sampson. Please don't do that. I promise you it's a waste of your own time. I have an easy way to know who's telling the truth and who's not. But all you got to do is email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com. for with your shipping information. So what we've got here is actually one of the what do you call this? This is the I forget what they actually call this. It's the Kaiser Original. It's brand new, but it's part of their limited run of this like multicolored G10, which is really cool. 154 cm and then coated, and then we have the button lock. This is Kaiser's best button lock, in my opinion. Really cool knife, fantastic EDC profile. And I think it just makes for a really interesting EDC carry. You're also not going to lose it. If you drop this thing, you're definitely... Serape, thank you. But if you drop it, you're definitely going to get it. Awesome. Hey, yeah, congratulations, man. I can't remember. Are these like 90 bucks? 90 bucks or 100 bucks? This one has perfect action, perfect centering, right? Real easy to manipulate, nice action, all that. Really good stuff. I actually have a few of these because they sent me like the whole line, so I'll give these away periodically. But yeah, for sure. So congrats again to the winner. Very cool. Yeah, we'll do. I have a lot of stuff piled up. I thought I'd gotten rid of it all, but wouldn't you know it, all these retailers sent me a whole bunch more stuff to give away. So we'll continue to do the, we should be back into a normal groove of things where I can do live streams like every weekend because the holiday busyness is over. So there will be more giveaways every weekend or almost every weekend because I have a lot of stuff that's given to me for free. So I would like your feedback on how I did this tonight. Obviously, the odds are better, and it is a mad dash, and you have to participate. Is this something that you who are in chat right now, because 435 people is still a pretty good pool, is this something that you guys enjoyed, or would you like me to not do that? HorrorFan87, welcome to the Knights Around, Knights Raise Your Swords for HorrorFan87. Much preferred. I liked it, but not as much as if I won. Fun, yeah, stream was fun. Best way so far. Is it fun to do kind of a mad dash? I can do something random like that. I mean, it won't always be numbers. It could be something really weird. It could be like knife trivia, or it could be something that's not knife related at all, just like absolutely random. But I felt like writing the answer on the other side of an envelope and leaving it out here the entire time so that people know it's not rigged, so that the answer, whatever's written on the other side of the card is the answer, right? I feel like that's a good way to do that. No long words. How to spell onomatopoeia. Yeah. But works good. John Adam Stout does not like it. Well, you can't please everybody. I will do both. I will let you guys know at the beginning of every live stream if it's going to be a participation event or if it's going to be a you can enter and then leave if you want to kind of thing. So that's a good idea. Write the instructions on the face upside down. That is a very obvious way to get rid of the confusion and to avoid a Bob scenario again. Because Bob, while he didn't pick up the instructions as quickly as everybody else, he wasn't necessarily wrong. Yeah, I think writing the instructions on the other side of the card, but doing it in a way that's like, it's not like a paragraph, because I don't want people to have to squint, you know, or like, they're like, I can't get it to 720p, so I can't read it, right? Something like that would be a good idea. So Bob will be pleased. Bob guessed 57. Hold on, let me read it. How about biggest influencer on your knife purchases? Kyle, between you and Scott, man, you guys have cost me more money. You guys have cost me more money than the chat that I'm in on Instagram with the other knife YouTubers. You would think that that's where the vast majority of my purchases came from. No, it's between you and Scott specifically. You guys combined are 95% of the influence behind my random purchases, my non-targeted purchases. I don't have anything else to give away tonight. We're just sitting here. I know you guys are sitting here waiting for the scene after the end credits, but there's no. I don't want to keep you here thinking that there's going to be something else. It's literally just going to be me sitting here and chatting until I hear my wife come in. Actually, I need to check and see if he actually did play Frozen. There's a good chance he decided to just play Sonic 2 again. Well, you did play Frozen. Good job. Looks like Frozen 1 to me. The "Do You Want to Build a Snowman" song is the good one. Well, I mean, it's not really a Christmas movie, but the only similarity it has with Christmas is that there is snow. But I mean, if you want it to be a Christmas movie, then that's fine. You'll just have to watch the movie, I guess. Oh, man. Okay. You'll donate the Serape Tales Okay? I have that. That's probably one of the next ones I'll give away. Work at 4. Oof. See you, man. Happy 2023. May it be a grand year for all. Thanks, MC. Have a great night, bud. Thank you. Yes. Thanks, guys. Still 300 people in here hanging out. I'll hang out for a little bit. Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Oh, gosh darn it. I dropped it. No. Oh, man. Where is it? It can't be that far away. There it is. Put all these back. Darn it. Hold on a second. Those stupid. Hard to explain. I have metal containers for my extra bits, and they have all fallen behind the desk. So that's great. Well, that's going to be a project for another time because I don't have the patience for that. Okay. Anyways, let's see here. Back to the chat. My a very close friend of ours is getting married tomorrow, and she is getting married, as it just so happens, to somebody who is in our direct family. My wife's brother-in-law. We had a gathering and they met and they hit it off. So fast forward, they're getting married. And we all went to the dinner rehearsal earlier, which is why I didn't start this earlier this evening. And I said, "What time do you want me to take the kids back?" And she said, "Whenever. I'll be home a little shortly after you." And I said, "All right." And it's been 2.5 hours and she's not bad. So I imagine she's having a good time with her extended family and our friend's family. So that's fine with me. I will sit here and hang out with you guys. Show the Shiro while you talk. Let me refresh. Let me get my live stream quality up because it has dropped to 144. There we go. This is, if you guys don't know, I consider the Shirogorov F3NS to be probably the very best knife design in existence. That doesn't necessarily mean it's my favorite. I think that this is one of my favorite knives that exist, but I think the design itself is essentially perfect. I have 2 of these now. Where's the other one? So my standard one here in bronze carbon plate and the bronze backspacer. I love this knife. It's an M390. but an opportunity to get one in Aqua Technicarbon and Vanax. Yeah, these are $900 normally, making them the best priced Shiro. I know, believe it or not, it's actually, in my opinion, it's the best priced Shirogorov out there. Greatest knife design on the planet, in my opinion. But the Vanax one, this is something real special here, guys. That Technicarbon is really vibrant. Cyan and like a deep, like indigo mixed with blacks and grays. It's really, really cool. And the action is just stupendous on this. But, getting it in Vanax is, one of those steels where it's just really hard to argue with it. With it being LC200N with better edge retention, very cool. Jeans, you have a Shirogorov jeans in Vanax. Awesome. Very cool. The SBD Apex review is coming. Yes, I just finished it. Did you hear that the Winter Bladeco Factory B2 are slightly different than B1s? Well, how are they different? Because the one that I have apparently is different. It is the newest one. Or at least that's what he told me. How is this different? I do not know. Where did the Shiro come from? I got it at Recon 1. Who has the sharpest factory edge? I hate to admit it, but it's Opinel. Opinel has the sharpest factory edge I've ever experienced. You can change a magnet and something else. Okay, cool. You'd love to see my reaction to a custom Balisong. Let me tell you, I am one of the biggest Hinderer fans in existence. And one of the only Hinderer knives that you have not seen on my channel is the Nieves Balisong, and I'll tell you why. It's because it's a Balisong. I'm not saying that there can never exist a Balisong that will pique my interest, but for whatever reason, Balisongs just don't do it for me. Now, if there comes a day that a Balisong does it for me, it will probably be a custom, because I have absolutely no interest in entry level or even premium Balisongs that have no other interesting element other than the fact that they are Balisongs. But it's possible that a really crazy custom Balisong could pique my interest just for the craftsmanship. So maybe that day will come. But I currently have no videos on, other than weird, like the Gerber machete Balisong, but that's because the interesting element is that it's gigantic and it's a machete, right? So I know you guys want me to look at Balisongs. It's hard. It's like case knives. Like, people want me to look at case knives, and I'm like, I'm sure they're good. There's no joy for me there, like it has to. I like to get excited about stuff. That's what makes it easy to, people ask me, like, how do you make 2 videos a day? And they're like anywhere from 10 minutes to 30 minutes long. Because the stuff that I talk about is stuff that I'm at least kind of interested in. Whoever asked that question, like, I will keep my mind open. I'm not saying it'll never happen. It's just, I'm getting picky. I'm getting progressively more picky. I'm getting all set in my ways, I'm getting old. I'm 35. Sometimes I make a sandwich when I'm hungry. Redbeard, I do that too. I like you, Redbeard. I feel like you and I have a lot in common. That was a astute comment. I mean, you could say anything is overpriced, right? Overpriced, that's hard. The only one thing that is consistently overpriced is, like, that's perfectly consistently overpriced with no redeeming examples is James brand stuff. Outside of that, you could literally take any brand. They have at least one model that a certain percentage of people will call overpriced, right? It's just like when people say gas station knives. It doesn't matter what I show on this channel. There's always at least one person in the comment section going, too bad it looks like a gas station knife. All right. Everything looks like a gas station. And it holds no meaning anymore. Next, they're going to take Tactical away from us. Tactical is still, it's still a pretty specific term. And it's going to get muddied up. It's going to get dirtied down, right? Especially when you got stuff like this. This is the coolest tactical knife I've ever seen in my life. It's got tactical written all over it, but my God, it's just great. Check out the band Buried Alive. Thank me later. I'm a huge fan of Buried Alive. Specifically, God Jam It. Oh. That is a crispy. Oh, there's a few real crispy parts in there that hit me. Give me the old heavy percussives right in the pelvis. Yeah, I am. I forgot, Landon. I feel like you and I have similar music tastes. Yeah, Buried Alive. I'm a huge fan. I also didn't they do some with Rings of Saturn? Was it the Dad collab with Rings of Saturn? Something like that. Yeah, $1,100 is a lot of money for a pocket knife. But you know what? Thank goodness there's people out there like me who can buy it and then you can look at it and then you don't have to. I'll spend my money on it and then you don't have to buy it. What sharpening system do I use? I use a KME. Very much worth the money. Metal Complex is smashing doors, making Bob's cry. Savage, all while flipping his Van X Shiro. Oh, man. I am so cool. Oh, man, I'm so cool. Listening to Buried Alive. I did receive your Hogue Counter-Strike in the mail. Very cool. Thank you very much. I do have it. It's safely over here to my right. What's your cheapest knife? The Opinel. I keep it around specifically to make fun of it. I've realized that that is a big trigger for a lot of people, and it's now such a fantastic running joke that I keep it around specifically for that reason, so that I can constantly compare and reach back. When you find a good joke and you can milk it for all it's worth, right? The Opinel is absolutely going to be a juicy worm on a hook on this channel for quite a while. Jay Bourne, welcome to Knights Around Knights Razor Swords for Jay Bourne. All hail. I don't have any Gonzos. People have been telling me that Gonzo's turning over a new leaf, or however you say that. They turned me off, and somebody made a good point. They said, listen, if you're going to cover MaxAce stuff and you're going to give them a free pass, then you should also cover Gonzo stuff, because apparently, and this has not been confirmed yet, MaxAce is no longer doing what they used to do, which was make some people, give them a real big pillow, and they say they made what's the word? It's not a counterfeit or a clone. They made it's like in the world of watches when they say it's like an ode to. They're basically making clones at one point, and they don't do that anymore. Gonzo, apparently, people have said it's the same kind of thing, but they still sell those. So I'm unsure. I guess I'd be willing, if I could find proof that Gonzo no longer manufactures direct ripoffs of other models, I suppose I would be open to it. Homage, thank you. So yeah, tribute, homage, yeah. Do you have the Gerber paraframe? No. I hate the Gerber paraframe almost as much as I hate the Opinel. it's just a prime example of a lazy, it's a perfect example of something that grabs the attention of somebody who just knows absolutely nothing about pocket knives, but walks up to the Walmart knife display and goes, "Ooh, look at that. The Gerber paraframe," right? Perfect example. But then they get it and they don't know any better. And it's just absolute garbage. The paraframe is such a garbage design, it's such a garbage knife. And here's the thing. I actually like a lot of the stuff that Gerber has done recently, and I am rooting for them to be successful. But the paraframe is a wildly popular, lazy, worthless design. And it is popular because it is in every single Walmart. That's where people got them, right? I got this great pocket knife, and it's like, yeah, the only way that you can call the Gerber paraframe great is if you have experienced literally nothing else, which is how all of us started, right? So I'm not coming down on anybody that's their first pocket knife. And a lot of people are like, I've been carrying that knife for 10 years and it's fine. And that's great if you love it. But, I would say take a step in any direction and you'll find something better. All right. It's time for me to be done with this live stream. This has been really fun. I will keep this in mind, how we did this tonight, and try to do this again moving forward. Can't promise it's going to be the same way every time, but this was fun and it went well. So this has been a great pre-New Year's live stream. I wish you all a happy end of the year and a happy beginning of 2023. I hope you all have an excellent rest of your evening and an excellent rest of your weekend. Bye.